Hey guys, Albert here, and I'm here with my friends Ivy.
Hey.
And Peter.
Hello.
We're in the beautiful country of Turkey, and in today's video, we're going to give you a hotel tour of TUI Blue Palm Garden. Let's go.
Welcome to the sun-soaked Turkish Riviera. This is TUI Blue Palm Garden. With the help of my friends, I'm here to give you a real, behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to stay at this vibrant beachfront resort. From the palm-lined gardens and turquoise sea, to the food, activities, and all those little touches that make a holiday unforgettable. If you're dreaming of Turkey for your next getaway, stick around. This is everything you need to know before booking TUI Blue Palm Garden. Hey everyone, welcome back. This time we're in the gorgeous Turkish Riviera, and more specifically, TUI Blue Palm Garden. Picture this, over 80,000 square meters of palm-lined paradise, a mix of lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and that perfectly beachy vibe. Just steps from your room, there's a golden sand and pebble beach, plus a pool scene that's straight out of a dream, slides included. This award-winning resort has 363 rooms and suites, spread out across charming two-story villas tucked in the park grounds. It's peaceful, it's spacious, and it's super family friendly. Now, if you're a foodie like me, you're in for a treat. This place goes above and beyond when it comes to food and drinks. It's actually labeled a foodie hotel. Think 4 restaurants and 4 bars, each with their own vibe. Whether it's barbecue under the stars, Levante's local cuisine magic, the super fun Purple Turtle snack bar, or the main buffet that never disappoints. Every meal is something to look forward to. And when it comes to things to do, boredom's just not an option. You've got everything from archery and tennis to mini golf and mountain biking. Or if you're feeling extra motivated, check out the Bluefit classes. They've got fitness and wellness covered. Families, you're gonna love this. The TUI Kids Club is absolutely amazing. Your little ones can make new friends and have a blast while you sneak a little grown-up time by the pool or at the bar. Whether you're here to relax, recharge, or go all in the activities, TUI Blue Palm Garden really is the ultimate all-inclusive escape for couples, families, and everyone in between. All right, let's dive in and explore everything that this stunning place has to offer. This trip was extra special because I was joined by 2 of my childhood friends, Peter and Ivy, all the way from the Philippines. They're both based in the UK now, so hopping on a direct flight from London to Antalya was super easy for them. Traveling to Antalya, Turkey is actually really simple. If you're coming from an EU country, all you need is a valid passport. My journey started in Bologna, where I caught a quick layover in Istanbul.
Thank God I'm fit, because I just ran from one side of the airport, passing security, passport control, to right to the domestic terminal, and I still made it in time, and I have a few minutes to spare. All right, boarding the last flight from Istanbul to Antalya. Let's go.
After a full day of flying, I finally touched down at Antalya International Airport. The hotel had arranged my transfer, and right outside arrivals, someone was there waiting for me. The drive to TUI Blue Palm Garden took about just an hour, which gave me a chance to relax. By the time I got to the hotel, it was late, but the check-in experience, super smooth. The reception team welcomed me like I was arriving at a friend's house, complete with a refreshing welcome tea. They gave me everything I needed to get settled, and before I knew it, I was being escorted to my room.
Oh, hello. You gotta get in. Hello. I was like, these guys look familiar.
How are you?
I'm alright.
Are you hungry?
Alright, made it. Reunited with the both of them.
Here's the part that really impressed me.
So it's 11 o'clock and I'm at the restaurant and they've prepared dinner for me. So nice. The buffet's closed. It's been closed for like 2 hours now. First impressions already reminds us of Filipino food. Peter is right. This is like caldereta in the Philippines. It's like a beef stew.
And that was just the beginning. One of the first things I noticed about TUI Blue Palm Garden is how beautifully the rooms blend into the landscape. There are 363 rooms and suites spread across 15 low-rise villas and tucked into this lush, tropical garden setting. It honestly feels like you're staying inside a little Mediterranean village. There are a few different room types to choose from, but let me show you 3 that really stood out to me. The family room. Perfect if you're traveling with kids or just need a bit more space. The family room comes with 2 separate bedrooms, one with a double bed and the other with twins. Connected by a door so you get that privacy and peace of mind knowing everyone's close by. Plus, there's a balcony where you can chill in the evenings while the little ones wind down. If you're after a bit of more comfort, the junior suite is a great pick. It's about 28 square meters and has this super cozy, homey vibe. There's a big double bed, a fold-out sofa bed if you need, a breezy balcony, and a modern bathroom with a walk-in shower. The Comfort Double. This is ideal for couples or solo travelers. The rooms are newly renovated, around 21 square meters, and come with everything you need. A comfy double bed, a lovely balcony, and lots of natural light. No matter which room you book, you're guaranteed to wake up surrounded by palm trees, the sound of birds, and that peaceful coastal energy. TUI Blue Palm Garden really knows how to make you feel at home, with a slice of paradise right outside your door. One of the things that really stood out to me at TUI Blue Palm Garden was the amazing team of Blue Guides. These are friendly faces you'll see around the hotel, always ready to help out with anything you need, day or night. Got a question? They're your go-to people. You'll spot them easily thanks to their light blue lanyards that say Blue Guide, and honestly, once you know, you start noticing them everywhere. Always smiling, always helpful. We were lucky enough to meet Zeynep, one of the incredible Blue Guides here. She took the time to walk us through the entire resort and showed us everything from the spa and the pools, the activities and restaurants. It was like having a personal insider tour. What I love about the Blue Guides is how genuinely they care. They're not just there for logistics. They actually want to make your stay as smooth, fun, and memorable as possible. And that personal connection, you really feel it here.
Hello.
If you love food as much as we do, then you're in for a treat at TUI Blue Palm Garden. This place seriously takes dining to another level. It's like a playground for foodies, and honestly, it exceeded our expectations.
The food has been excellent. This is truly a foodie hotel. Every day so good. Lots of variety. My God.
Yeah, there's so much variety in food. Like every meal, there's something Turkish and local, but if you may not be feeling that, there's also stuff that's like British or German food. That's really good to have that variety. But honestly, I've been eating Turkish food every day. It's so good. Delicious. I should be eating like this at home. Life is good.
Let's start with the main restaurant. It's a beautiful space with both indoor and outdoor seating, plus a terrace where you can enjoy your meal with a view of the gardens or the pool. Every day, the buffet changes up, offering everything from local Turkish flavors to international favorites. The presentation is stunning, and the variety, endless. They've got live cooking stations too, so you're not just grabbing food, you're watching it come to life right in front of you. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or into low-carb options, there's something for everyone. One of my personal highlights, breakfast.
Good morning.
We're gonna sit over Gareth.
Teshukulai. I have to say I've been waiting for this moment for years. I'm a coffee lover, and I was asking around, is there Turkish coffee? And they were like, of course we have Turkish coffee. We are? No, we have a cat. Hello. Oh no. There's cats and coffee. Two things I love. I want to eat the local food. They recommended olives. This kind of like vegetable, it's like vegetable eggs, garlic sausage, and some cheese. Perfect. It's actually everything I love. And we have a friend that's here to join. So be sure to drink the freshly squeezed orange juice. Given that Turkey has a warmer climate, especially here in Antalya, they produce a lot of citrus fruits. So you really have to get the freshly squeezed orange juice.
here at the restaurant?
The breakfast is really good. There's so much variety and so many different kinds of eggs. We like eggs and breads. There's a fresh bakery here. I've been having olives and cheese every morning, which I don't usually have. But yeah, delicious. I mean, it's definitely something that we get excited about in the morning.
There's even a kids buffet, which is super thoughtful for families traveling with little ones. And if you're celebrating something special, birthday, anniversary, you name it, the team can help you set up a lovely table. Just let the reception know or one of the Blue guides in advance. Now, let's talk about the barbecue restaurant. This one's for all the grill lovers. Imagine the smell of charcoal and smoked meat, fresh fish, grilled veggies, and cheese, all while watching the sunset over the sea.
Tonight we have the barbecue planned.
And this is something that only happens 2 days a week, so you make sure you have to book this on the Blue app or book this at the reception. And I'm very excited because barbecue, or meat in general, is very important in Turkish culture and Turkish cuisine. And the food that I've eaten so far, it's been amazing. I've been trying to stick with local food. I can already smell it. They've been preparing the barbecue all afternoon.
Hello.
Are you ready for some barbecue?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Honestly, this dinner was a full-on vibe.
It's a friendship. It's a friendship.
The barbecue night is free for guests staying for at least 5 nights. And if you want to go again, it's 29 euros for adults and 19 euros for kids aged from 7 to 11. You can easily book through the Blue app or with the reception. Another gem is Levante. This a la carte restaurant serving up Turkish and Eastern Mediterranean specialties in a cozy, elegant setting. It's open in the evening and your first visit is included. After that, it's the same price as the barbecue restaurant.
I'm looking forward to tonight's dinner because I'm used to eating at the Culinarium, but this is the first time I'm going to be eating at Levante.
One on the right. There you go. Watch it. There you go.
The service, the setting, and the food all made it feel like a mini date night, even if you're just out with friends.
Look at the presentation. Very, very nice. And I'm having grilled halloumi cheese. Look at that. Look at that. Really, really good. And that was just the starters. Looking forward to our main course. Lamb is perfect.
This is good.
Something you guys have to understand is that we've been friends for over 25 years. And what a place to be after almost
25 years.
We're trying raki.
it smells yeah, anise. How do you drink it?
One shot.
One shot.
Yeah.
Şerefe.
That's nice.
Let's get with one.
We're gonna.
No! No!
And then there's the Purple Turtle. Yes, the name's as fun as the place itself. It's both a beach bar and a restaurant.
So the Purple Turtle is a great option if you just want to have lunch outside in the sun near the beach, hearing the sound of the waves. And you also have a bar right in the center, so you can have a nice cocktail before, during, or after lunch. And the options are great.
Afternoon delight.
I think I might have the caffeine overload. This is my 4th Turkish coffee of the day. I'm not getting any sugar, so it's better. I feel a little bit better, but I have some Turkish delight with it.
Later in the day, you've got that beachside buffet options, tempting desserts, and drinks served from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. One of our favorite delights at the Purple Turtle was the fresh gözleme.
dangerous because I'm just gonna keep eating it. Turkish gözleme with the apple, so good.
Now, let's talk about the bars. The bar is the main one, open from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They do a cocktail of the day, which you can find on the daily schedule in the Blue app. I'm a sucker for a good Negroni, and we definitely had a couple of those while watching the sunset one evening.
Wow, it's beautiful watching the sunset here at TUI Blue Palm Garden with a cocktail.
Plus, there's live music on select nights, which makes for a really nice way to end the day. The kids pool bar. It's super cute, right next to the kids club in the pool area. They serve fun, non-alcoholic cocktails and frozen yogurt, which, to be honest, we went for 2. No shame, it's that good. And yes, there's also ice cream. You'll find it in 2 different spots, one by the main pool and one near the restaurant. Perfect for those hot Turkish days when all you want is something cold and sweet. Last but not least, the welcome bar. This one's open 24/7, perfect for those late arrivals, early departures, or midnight cravings. Grab a snack, a drink, or just chill in the lounge area any time of the day or night. Food is such a big part of the experience here, and at TUI Blue Palm Garden, they've absolutely nailed it. Every meal was something to look forward to, and that's saying a lot. When it comes to space to unwind, TUI Blue Palm Garden really delivers. The entire hotel grounds, from the rooms to the gardens, cover over 80,000 square meters. So yes, there's plenty of room to stretch out, breathe deep, and fully sip into holiday mode. Let's start with the pool scene, which is totally a hit, especially for families. There's a whole water adventure area with colorful slides that kids, and let's be honest, adults too, will absolutely love. I had to try out the slides, and yes, they're just as fun as they look. There are 3 different pools. The main pool, which is 1.4 meters deep and has 5 slides, perfect for cooling off on those hot Turkish afternoons. The kids pool, which is 50 centimeters deep. And for the little ones, there's a baby pool that's just 15 centimeters deep and completely shaded. Lounge chairs and parasols are free to use, and although the pool area is non-smoking, there are designated spots nearby, such as the barbecue restaurant during the day. Now, let's talk about the beach. Wow, it's a gorgeous stretch of sand and pebbles just steps from the hotel. And it's awarded the Blue Flag every year, which means it meets some pretty high standards. Think clean waters, safety, top-notch service, and environmental awareness. The beach is steeply sloped in some parts, but there's a beautiful pier you can use to walk straight into the sea. There are freshwater showers right by the beach, and you can grab beach towels using your towel card from check-in, just by the pool. Now, if you're in the mood to really treat yourself, the day beds are where it's at. We booked one of the regular day beds without service just to have a cozy little corner to ourselves. It was the perfect chill-out zone. But if you really want the full VIP experience, here's how it breaks down. The Superior Day Beds, which is the first row, is 107 euros per day with food and service, or 69 euros without service. And the regular day beds, 97 euros with service and 59 without. One of the most magical moments during our stay was Guitar at the Beach event. Picture this: soft guitar music, waves gently crashing, the golden light of sunset, and then Peter, yes, our Peter, got up and performed. It was such a beautiful, unexpected moment. Definitely one of those memories I'll be holding on to for a long time. And honestly, the beach is the perfect place to end your day. Just sit back, drink in that sunset, and let it all soak in. One thing I always look forward to at TUI Blue Hotels, the daytime activities. It's such a signature part of the experience. Relaxation, connection, and a really nice balance between doing absolutely nothing or jumping into something new and fun. What I love is that there's no pressure. You can totally set your own pace. Whether you want to chill out under a palm tree with a good book or get active and try something new, there's something for everyone. You can play tennis, try out slacklining, go bouldering, or even take a quiet stroll through the gardens and learn more about the local plants. There's also chess, mini golf, and loads of other ways to just enjoy being outside. But let me show you two of our personal highlights. Mountain biking.
So we're told to meet at the lobby for mountain biking today. Are you mountain biking with us? You are?
Yeah, I'm the mountain bike guy.
No way.
Yeah, I do also.
Man, you're doing everything. DJ, spinning. So when was the last time you went mountain biking?
Never.
Never?
Not like this.
Really? Wow, this is a first for you. First time in Turkey. Have you ever gone mountain biking before?
Yeah, I'm used to like bigger wheels and more metal, but
Peter is definitely not dressed the part. Look at these socks.
He wasn't ready.
this is how the pros do it. They tuck in there.
Oh, that's fine.
Is it normal not to breathe?
We're gonna go off-road, we're gonna go a little bit asphalt, we're gonna go also on the main road, and we're gonna go on the village road.
The mountain bike discovery tour was a total win for us. It's just 19 euros a person and perfect for beginners. The ride takes about an hour and a half, covering about 17 kilometers on mostly paved and easy dirt paths. Think smooth roads, gentle slopes, and the kind of ride where you can enjoy the breeze, take in the scenery, and not feel totally wiped out by the end. It was such a peaceful way to explore the area and really well organized. Now, this was fun. Archery turned out to be one of our favorite activities. The TUI Blue team walked us through the basics of how to use the bow and arrow, and then we got to challenge each other in a few friendly competitions.
I'm enjoying it very much. I'm used to, you know, all the assistant telescopic stuff. It's okay. That's why today I lost. But
It was a mix of focus, fun, and just the right amount of friendly rivalry. So, whether you're into nature, sports, or just trying something different, TUI Blue Palm Garden really does daytime right. One of the things that really sets TUI Blue Palm Garden apart is how much they care about your overall well-being. Whether you're into high-energy workouts or just need a good stretch, they've got you covered. We were lucky to be guided by some incredible BlueFit instructors during our stay. Shout out to Sedat, Alice, and Gulizar, absolute legends. The hotel has a super modern gym with everything you'd expect: treadmills, weights, cardio machines, and even punching bags if you're in the mood to let off some steam. But for me, as a yoga lover, the real gem was the dedicated yoga studio. It's open all day, so you can just walk in for a solo stretch or join one of the guided yoga, Pilates, or meditation sessions. But hands down, the highlight for Ivy and me was aerial yoga. And yes, it's as cool as it sounds. Just for 10 euros a session, you're suspended in a yoga hammock, floating through poses and inversions that feel amazing on your spine and neck. It's suitable for all levels and gives you that weightless, stress-free feeling. And if you're up for more of a sweat, try the group fitness cycling classes. I somehow ended up in the advanced session on my first go, led by the amazing Alice, who, by the way, also leads the mountain biking tours. It was intense, but so worth it. And then there's trampoline fitness. Yes, it's as fun as it sounds. It's a full body workout that activates over 400 muscles with low impact on the joints. Watching Peter and Ivy bounce around with huge smiles on their faces was a moment I won't forget. The BlueFit Park also hosts group sessions like HIIT training, high-intensity intervals that push you hard but leave you feeling amazing. I joined one session and wow, it was tough, but the energy was so contagious. Everyone's giving it their all and you feel so supported. Not into the group workouts? Totally fine. You can always go for a peaceful run around the hotel's designated running track.
Good morning. It's 6:50 in the morning and I'm gonna go for a run.
Abby came through. She's awake.
One morning, I joined Abby, a fellow guest from Scotland, on her 9K run.
Abby's been great. She's holding me accountable, motivating me this entire run. And we're finishing with this beautiful path.
It was a great way to start the day. Though, pro tip, wear the right shoes. I ended up with a minor injury, but here's the good news. The hotel has an on-site doctor and nurse, so you're in good hands if anything happens.
Lesson learned. Won't do that again.
There's even a pharmacy, a mini market, and yes, a hair salon. I actually treated myself to a spontaneous haircut one afternoon. Why not, right? And speaking of treating yourself, nothing beats the recovery you'll get at the Blue Spa. After all the movement and my little mishap, we booked ourselves a short full body oil massage, and wow, total bliss. After your treatment, they invite you to relax with a tea in the cozy spa lounge, the perfect way to unwind. The hammam, sauna, and steam bath are all included and open daily from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's such a beautiful space to relax, reset, and let your body and mind fully recharge. Evenings at Tui Blue Palm Garden have honestly been such a highlight of our stay. The vibe completely transforms as the sun goes down. Suddenly, you're surrounded by music, lights, and the buzz of excitement. The hotel actually has its own open-air amphitheater. How cool is that? Every night at 8 p.m., it kicks off with the kids' disco, which is super cute and full of energy. But right after that, the real show begins. We got to see incredible live performances, acrobats, dancers, artists, just total pros. And the best part, after the show, we'd head over to the bar, grab a cocktail, and just melt into the evening with some live music. The resident musicians here are honestly so talented. It felt like a private concert under the stars. And one of my favorite moments, seeing Peter perform again at the bar. It was such a sweet surprise and brought back some memories. Moments like that made the whole experience feel extra personal and memorable. And that wraps up our stay at Tui Blue Palm Garden. From the warm hospitality, variety of daytime activities, beachside bliss, exceptional food, and unforgettable evening entertainment, this place really knows how to create the perfect Turkish Riviera getaway. Whether you're here with friends, family, or flying solo, Palm Garden has that magic mix of fun and relaxation. Would I come back? In a heartbeat. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Would you stay here? Until the next adventure, see you soon.
Bye guys! Bye, thank you!